Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. If you do, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below before you go. As you guys can tell from the title of this video, it is going to be a pregnancy Q&A. I asked you guys over on my Instagram to ask me some questions that you wanted to know about my pregnancy so far, and I'm just going to answer them for you. I'm not going to do a super long intro. Let's just answer some questions. I've been trying to conceive. I was just trying to conceive, I guess. Sorry, I answered that so weird. But with trying to conceive, you test at like a certain DPO kind of deal. So most people wait until 12, which is about 2 weeks after you would have ovulated or so. I tested 8. So I was just testing from like 8 DPO and on, you know? So just the whole trying to conceive thing, you know? I kind of have a feeling. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna have a clip of it for later on in the future. If we do find out the gender, or if we like find out at birth or whatever we decide to do with it. I'm gonna say it here, so it'll be a clip later on, but I'm not gonna include it in this video. I want to see if I'm right. I actually don't know. My app, like, that I use to track my ovulation and everything else, says that I'm about 5 weeks. But I have not had an ultrasound to confirm that I'm 5 weeks. So right now I'm going off of like the test, so like ish, you know, like 5 weeks-ish. Again, also has to go back to the ultrasound, but right now it's looking like the first week of November to like the very last week of October, which I'm really thinking it's gonna be like the beginning of November or so. Yes and no. Like, I wouldn't say I'm having a hard time being excited because I do really enjoy every single aspect of this pregnancy, which is part of the reason why I announced it so early. I want to enjoy it as long as I have it. But there is parts of me that is having a hard time with it, yes. I've taken a pregnancy test every single day since I found out, except for like the last 2 days, which I'm really proud of. But I lied, actually I took one this morning. So it was like 2 days before this morning. But when my anxiety gets really bad, seeing the lines get darker helps me to know that things are going okay. Yeah, my anxiety's having a really hard time, but not with me being excited, just with the pregnancy in general, because I'm so anxious that something's gonna go wrong, because it has multiple times that it sends me into like a full-on panic mode. So I'm kind of just trying to breathe. I took that the same time I took the non-digital first response, and I think I was about 10 or 11 DPO, give or take. And I got the dark-ish line on the first response, so I took the digital and it came back with a yes. Sorry, this question's really funny to me because you guys over on my TikTok are all like, oh, it's twins, it's twins, it's twins. But the question is, how would you react if there was more than one baby? I think I'd be fine if it was twins. I'd be shocked for sure because twins do run on my side of the family, which is sad that it matters because women pick how many and men pick the sex. But it does, it does run on my side of the family, but it usually skips a generation, which means it would have been my mom's generation and my family specifically. It would have been my mom's generation to have the twins. So like, I'm less likely to have them, but it's not impossible. So I've never really thought about it. Dante was shit fans. Dante is absolutely terrified of having multiples. I literally joke with him all the time about it because he's literally so scared of having multiples. This question, you guys actually asked me these a couple days ago, but I'm just having the chance now to sit down and film them. So if I would have answered this a couple days ago, I would just be like, you know, like the typical like sore boobs, you know, whatever. Now I can't eat anything, and it's not even a matter of like feeling sick after I eat it. Nothing sounds good. Things I liked yesterday, I absolutely can't stand. I asked Dante to pick up some pepperoni sticks from the store a couple days ago. Literally can't stand them today. The smell of them made me gag. I was eating everything bagels with cream cheese. It was like the only thing that I was like actually interested in eating. Don't want that anymore. Never like craft dinner and that's all I want to eat. So mostly like, mostly food aversions and mostly food aversions. I'm probably gonna do a whole video on this because I have, in my notes, I literally have like a section just for baby names. So I'm probably gonna do a whole video once we know what names we aren't going to be using. Honestly, like nothing really felt different because I was pregnant the last 3 months. But the only thing that like really stood out to me is, if you guys do follow me over on TikTok, you would have seen the TikTok I posted, possibly would have seen the TikTok I posted, where it was this filter, it was this trend that everyone was doing where they asked the filter if, you know, whatever, and because I'm trying to conceive, it was if I'm pregnant, show me a 1. And I got an 11. And then after that, I saw 1s everywhere for days until I got my positive test. And my brain, like, I don't know, because I'm not really like, it's not that I don't believe in that kind of stuff, but it's like I've never experienced that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? And I know that's not really like a symptom, but it's still something weird that never happened with the last times. So like I guess like the 1s did kind of give me the idea that I might be pregnant, because I was like, I kind of have, like, I have to be, like, not the TikTok, not whatever else, but like the 111s, I was like, it's really giving me that gut feeling that like this might be like the month, and it was, which is like either a really weird coincidence or like the universe telling me like, hey look girl, you're pregnant. If I do decide to find out the gender, we will absolutely do some kind of gender reveal. I'm actually not sure though. Okay, so like the thing with the gender, okay, let's crack this one open a little bit. The thing with the gender is that when I had Jackson, I didn't want to find out the gender. So if you didn't know, we had a stillbirth back in 2018 at 40 weeks. And we found out the gender with him, whatever, that was fine. With Jackson, I didn't want to find out the gender until birth. And Dante really wanted to because of our stillbirth. He wanted to have a heads up if it was a boy, to know if it was gonna look just like Levi. And I mean, it was a boy and he looks nothing like him, but I gave in to that. I was like, okay, you know what, we'll find out the gender, that's fine, I understand that. This time around, when I was pregnant with Jackson, he promised me that we were not gonna find out the gender, because I really didn't want to find out the gender. And now I'm kind of like on the fence, like, do I want to find out the gender? Like, do I not? Do I want to? Do I not? So I don't know, I might just end up leaving it to you guys over my TikTok or on my Instagram or something. I'm not sure. I might end up leaving it to you guys because he wants to know, I don't want to know, but I'm also kind of like leaning. But to answer the question, if we do decide to find out the gender, I will be doing a gender reveal, because that's something we never did with Levi and that's something we never did with Jackson. We just kind of like opened it up and found out. So with Levi and Jackson, I never was nauseous. I was nauseous a little bit when I didn't eat, but other than that, like, I was never like sick, which is like kind of what I have this time. But this time it's a little bit weirder. Like, I have way more food aversions. So like right now, like I mentioned earlier in the video, absolutely nothing sounds good to me to eat. Like, it all sounds like crap. It all sounds so disgusting and so gross that I'm having a hard time actually eating. I am eating, it's just really hard. So that's been crappy. I remember my boobs really hurting with Jackson, and they don't hurt as bad like this time around. I'm more like nauseous, if that makes sense. Like, I want to say nauseous because people are actually like sitting over their toilet 24/7, where I feel like I'm not really doing that. I'm just kind of like I just feel like crap. Like, I feel queasy. Queasy is the word I was looking for. I feel queasy. Okay, you guys want to know what my cravings are? So Kraft Dinner was a big one. Bacon is a big one. But then, like, that's the thing, is like chocolate milk. Chocolate milk I would drink 24/7. That one's that one's a little weird. But like Kraft Dinner, I never liked Kraft Dinner before. Bacon I could have, but it wasn't like something I could have like every day, where I feel like I could eat that now. But then I like get it in front of me and I'm like, no. Or I'll like take 3 bites and I'm like, no, I don't want this anymore. And it's like really annoying because Dante's always wanted to cook the bacon and I feel really bad. I would love that. Yes, so I post that daily vlogs were back in a whole video on its own. Put it here. I literally said that daily vlogs are back, and then I just didn't post because shortly after this video I found out I was pregnant. So I was working on all of my pregnancy videos, and I wasn't feeling good the couple days after before I found out, so I just kind of like didn't film because I wasn't feeling good. And then I found out I was pregnant and I was working on those videos because I didn't want to vlog without being able to talk about it, because that would be really hard to edit out. And then I wanted to get all the pregnancy videos up. So now that all the pregnancy videos are up, you have all of the reactions, you have the announcement video, the whole shebang. Yes, I'm gonna go back to daily vlogging. I am actually vlogging tomorrow. So daily vlogs will actually be coming back, I promise. I'm a little nervous, but also like, Jackson's a really good baby. Like, if you know me in real life and like you've ever met Jackson, like you would know that like he is a stupidly good baby. Like, I rarely ever have issues with him. My cat's at the door. So I think that he's gonna make the transition a lot easier, but I am still worried about him feeling jealous, and we're gonna have to like work really hard not to make him feel jealous, to make sure that like he doesn't feel that kind of jealousy. But he's going to be going from him just being the baby and having both of our undivided attention all the time to us not being able to give him that undivided attention all the time. And I think that's like my biggest worry. So if you guys have tips on how to like make sure he doesn't feel jealous, then please let me know in the comments, because that would help me a lot. And my favorite thing about being pregnant is 100% feeling the baby move. And the ultrasounds, like I've done the 3D ultrasound with both of my kids, and I really plan on doing it this time around too. But really just, but really just feeling the move. I specifically don't really care about the gender as long as it's a healthy baby. But I know Dante really wants a girl. Fun fact, if you guys didn't know, when I was pregnant with Levi, he wanted a girl. He was convinced he was a girl. When I was pregnant with Jackson, he was convinced he was a girl. So he's already convinced that this baby's a girl because he's wanted it so bad for so long. But I don't know, I don't really care. I don't really have like a, and it's not even like a trying to conceive like because I've lost or whatever else. Like I've always said it, even with Levi, I just want a healthy baby. I don't really care the gender. If I'm just a boy mom, that's awesome. Great. If I have one of each, that's also great. It doesn't really, kind of goes either way. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, so now we got through the questions. I'm going to show you guys my bump, and I do this because it is mostly bloat. Definitely a lot of bloat, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. We're going to document it. We're going to do that. Okay. So this is what we're working with. That's what we got going on right now. It's definitely a lot of bloat, but oh, I don't know. That angle made me look smaller than I am. But the other side, it's definitely like a little something. We can see it like here, but that is pretty much all the questions. You guys asked a lot of the same questions, like around like my due date and that kind of stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also like the video because it helps me know what kind of videos you guys like. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know how your day was. Anything else you want me to answer. I love hearing from you guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. And like I said, daily vlogs are back. So it could be a vlog. It could be something else pregnancy related. It's probably a vlog. But I will hope to see you there.